And for more on Macao's economy, we're joined from Beijing by Einer Tangen. He's a current affairs commentator. Good to have you back on the show.
Good evening, Michelle. Good to be here.
Einer, Macao's leader, Fernando Chui, told Chinese President Xi Jinping today that he would try to diversify Macao's economy away from casino and away from gaming. But really, what are the options for diversification here?
Well, you have to remember, Macao has a massive amount of cash flow. It's equivalent to a lot of the oil-producing countries. The issue is, what do you do with it? There's been a lot of people saying that they need to diversify beyond gambling, more into the family dollar, more into the convention dollar. This will mean a large increase. But this is a very, very dense country. It's the densest country, and there's 20,000 people per kilometer. So land is at a premium. The other way that they can go is through the idea of human capital. If they can develop their resources and their educational systems, it's possible that they can attract a new set of expats coming in there to do business as a gateway to China.
Okay, so the idea is to boost tourism and to make it more of a resort area. But in the meantime, we have these wealthy high roller gamblers, and they've increasingly steered clear of Macao because of President Xi's anti-corruption campaign. And that's taken a big toll on the casino industry. The casino and hotel earnings added about 40 billion to Macao last year. So how much of an impact do you forecast the anti-corruption crackdown as it continues and the decline in luxury spending to have on Macao?
I think it's been almost, people are estimating 30% this year. I think there's going to continue to be a downward trend in terms of growth. There are going to be some losses there until the gaming industry retools itself more along the lines of Las Vegas and starts diversifying how it can offer things. But this is not a long-term solution to some of the issues you were discussing earlier about things. The whole industry there is geared more towards low value, low cost housekeepers, drivers, things like this. In order to take that next step, they need to start adding value beyond just a tourist destination.
Well, focusing quickly on the tourist destination element of it, we have the opening of the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macao Bridge in 2016. That's going to connect Macao directly to Hong Kong International Airport. How much of a positive boost do you think that may bring?
Well, I think transportation-wise, it's terrific, but it's going to have a big psychological effect in terms of it now is going to really bridge Macao directly to the mainland and to Hong Kong, creating a nexus between them. Now, with its dollars, people have to understand that Macao does not share its revenues with the central government. All revenues from the gambling, government revenues, stay within the island. So they've been accumulating quite a bit of cash. The question is, what do they do about it? What is the right investment for them going forward? I think Xi Jinping is there to kind of suggest that they start looking strategically at their wealth and looking at the lands around them. With this physical connection, the ability to invest and create projects which will create long-term wealth for the country are available.
So I know, what is the right strategic investment for that cash flow that you've just mentioned?
Well, I don't know that they're going to necessarily become partners with the casinos, but I think that they might start looking at education. Currently, although they have excellent educational opportunities there, and they've been investing quite heavily in bringing in human resource capital, leading professors, et cetera, the average educational levels at the graduate and postgraduate level are quite low. They need to bring that back up. There are opportunities there because it's a tax-free haven. You know, you can buy wine there at probably half the cost which you'd buy on the mainland. There are a lot of opportunities, great weather, et cetera, et cetera. The question is, how do you maximize that? Now, in terms of their investments outside the area, I think in industry, technology, et cetera, building a base for which high potential human capital can work, I think would be very terrific. So you would live in Macao and perhaps go across the bridge and work in other places. And I think this will have an immense amount of effect, especially in areas like Hong Kong.
All right. Thank you so much, Einer Tangen, current affairs commentator.